And pregnancy's scary.
Yes.
It's worrying. There's so many things that come with being pregnant, and the stresses and the scans and the problems and the complications. And like Alex and I have been through a lot with pregnancies that people don't necessarily know about.
You don't have to apologize.
I've held it together so well. I knew that was gonna get me. Yeah, I think it's a sensitive topic for me, and I know a lot of other women too. And I don't think I haven't necessarily not shared it with people because I'm like ashamed of it or anything. It's just that it's like such a personal thing to go through, and it's really hard.
Yes.
I did EMDR therapy on it, which really helped, but it still gets me. But yeah, no, I think it's a tricky situation. You know, me and Alex have been through a lot when it comes to pregnancies and things. Axel's a rainbow baby, so I had a miscarriage very early on with my first ever pregnancy. And it was so early, I remember finding out I was pregnant. Obviously, I started bleeding not long after. And I went to the hospital and I had the scan. And they were like, there's no baby. And I was like, oh, I've made this up. Maybe I got a false positive or something. And I remember being on my own at the appointments because nobody was there. And I remember going in to see like my gynecologist after with the reports. And I was like, can you just explain to me what so there was no baby, like the baby was, he was like, no, my darling, you've had a miscarriage. And I was like, oh, okay, because I didn't understand. I was like, I thought you were saying there was never a baby. He said, no, there was a baby, but now there isn't. And I remember thinking, okay, and not like insensitively, it wasn't like traumatizing in the moment, because I thought, oh, it was very early. It was one of those things. I kind of, it didn't impact me that much.
Right.
And then when I had Axel, when I was pregnant with him, like I loved being pregnant. It was one of the happiest times of my life. Like I just love carrying babies. And it was lovely, but I was a bit on edge thinking, oh gosh, like I want to get past the 12 weeks. I want to get past this and want to get past every scan. And that pregnancy was complete bliss. It was perfect. Everything was great. Every scan was positive.